It was well past midnight when Clare Dalton, the head of a powerful tech empire, found herself barefoot, drained, and stranded outside her luxurious Manhattan apartment. The elevator doors had just closed when she realized no phone, no purse, no keys. Just a takeout box of leftover pasta she had planned to eat straight from the container. She'd only stepped out to check on a strange noise in the hallway, and the heavy apartment door had shut firmly behind her. Her silk blouse clung to her skin in the thick July heat, her patience thinning with every passing second. She slowly sank onto the hallway floor, frustration rising. Of all nights, after a soul-crushing board meeting, and having to dismiss a trusted executive, this had to happen now. That's when she heard it. The soft creak of a stroller wheel and a faint lullaby being hummed. At the end of the hall, a man in a well-worn hoodie pushed a stroller with a drowsy little girl wrapped snugly in a pink blanket. He paused, giving Claire a look full of both concern and curiosity. His eyes were gentle, if tired. "You all right, ma'am?" he asked, carefully tucking the blanket around the sleeping child. Claire straightened up, brushing her damp hair behind her ears. Locked out. No phone. No dignity, either. He smiled faintly. "Dignity's overrated." She chuckled. "So is cold pasta. Want some?" He considered for a moment, then sat a respectful distance away, placing the stroller between them. "I'm Ryan. This is Ella. She's been having nightmares lately, so midnight strolls have become a bit of a ritual." Claire leaned forward and gave a small wave. "Hi, Ella." The little girl stirred, gave a sleepy glance, then snuggled deeper into her teddy bear. "You live here?" Claire asked. Ryan nodded. "Yeah, 5th floor. Been here about 6 months. Still trying to find stable work." There was something in his voice, honest, humble, quietly dignified. "So you're in between jobs?" "I fix things. Appliances, fences, whatever's broken. Worked maintenance for years before the company shut down. It's been rough, raising Ella on my own." Claire looked at him, surprised by how calm and kind he remained in the face of so many struggles. A soft silence settled between them, not uncomfortable, just human. Then Ryan stood. "Hold on. Let me try something." He rummaged under the stroller and pulled out a metal hanger. "Learned a trick or two back when I worked building repairs," he said with a quick grin. Claire watched, fascinated, as he kneeled beside her door and worked the hanger with practiced precision. Within 2 minutes, a quiet click broke the stillness, and the door creaked open. Claire blinked. "You actually got it open." Ryan stood, pleased. "Guess I've still got it." She laughed, real and free, the tension from the day slipping away. "You might have just saved my night." "Glad I could help," he said, stepping back respectfully. She hesitated. "Wait, let me thank you properly. Coffee? Breakfast tomorrow." He glanced at Ella, already dozing again. "Sure, but only if you're okay with crayons all over the table." "I insist," she replied with a smile. The next morning, they met at a small neighborhood cafe. Claire wore jeans. Ryan wore the same hoodie. Ella scribbled suns and stick figures on napkins while Claire and Ryan sipped coffee and talked like old friends. For the first time in a long while, Claire didn't once reach for her phone. Midway through breakfast, Ryan looked up and asked, "So, what is it you do?" She hesitated. "I run a few tech companies." His eyes widened. "Wait, you're that Clare Dalton?" She shrugged modestly. "I don't usually get locked out, I swear." He laughed, the kind of laugh that makes others smile too. Even Ella giggled. "Well," he said, raising his coffee, "nice to know even CEOs need a little rescuing now and then." 3 months later, Ryan was working full-time as a facilities consultant for a nonprofit Claire had launched, one focused on training and supporting single parents looking for hands-on careers. It had been his idea. He never asked for special treatment. She never offered charity. What grew between them came from one unexpected night, shared pasta, and quiet understanding. And every now and then, when Ella asked for a bedtime story, Claire would tell her about the evening a locked door led to something far more open, a connection rooted not in titles or wealth, but in genuine kindness and a bit of midnight luck.